Hello and welcome to Trains and Viatic. Today we're starting in the train room, but we're going to be going onto my desk in a bit. The main thing with today's video is to talk about the Metcalfe models I have been building and how to improve them. But I also want to address a few bits from last week's video, so let's go to the titles and then I'll address those bits. So last week we were discussing about the planning for the layout, and I had a few comments. I always appreciate comments that make my life, give me things to think about. One of the comments was about this door here. Have I thought of changing it to a bifold or change directions? I haven't actually shown you sitting here like this before. We have a second door just here, which have a streaming computer in. So this door needs to open the way it does, so I'm stuck with it. But I do have enough space with how everything is to get the radius I want. So although the door is a problem, it's not the end of the world and I can easily live with it. Second of all, have I thought of Engage? I did think of Engage for a few minutes and then I decided I have spent so much money on Double O's dock, Double O track and Metcalfe models as well as some other models. It's not economically sound to change now. Also, I don't know if people know it or not, I do have coordination problems. Yeah, you might have seen it me building Metcalfe models, but I'm just not dexterous enough to deal with Engage, so I'm sticking with Double O. Final point, I will hit it in here. My current thinking is order the boards for this side, order the boards for that side. Then it means I can see exactly what size of piece need to be where but you're currently sitting. So that's that bit addressed. So something coming up. We got show season starting again. So what shows am I planning to attend? Current shows on my list is Doncaster, which is by the same people who BRM magazine. That's the 12th and 13th of February at Doncaster Racecourse. Then I'm having a week back on normal videos, and for the weekend afterwards we got two lots of shows for me. Saturday is going to be the Nottingham show, and that's at Clifton in Nottingham on Farnborough Road. I'll be there on for Saturday, and then on for Sunday I'll be at Issington, I believe it is. It should be just there on the screen. So you'll get two videos from me that weekend. Weekend afterwards is Mansfield show, which will be on for Sunday. And we got a very special thing on for Saturday, just about all organised. Then we have a few weeks without any shows. Then we got Ali Pali on the 19th of March, but my train ticket, but my show ticket. So I'll be there on for Saturday. Then the week after that we got the Metcalfe show. And then there are plenty of other shows, so if you see me at the show, come over and say hi. Come over for a chat and come over and talk to me. So what's left to do? Let's go into the other room and have a look at the Metcalfe models I've been building and how I'm going to be trying to improve one. So in the last few months I have made a few models. Three of them are the new Metcalfe range, and one of them is slightly older. So on Boxing Day I built this one, which is for Metcalfe department store. And you'll see that if you watch that live stream, you'll see I got frustrated with it. Now that I've read the instructions a few times, I now understand what they're trying to do. They're giving us quite a lot of options of how to set it up, but I'm quite happy with it now. Next one is the new Metcalfe block of flats, and this one I'm going to use my 3D printer on. You'll notice when I built it I had something around the top. That didn't really fit that well, so the plan here, which I'll do in a minute, is to 3D print a new round to go on the top to go underneath this. But there's a lot which I like about this. The entry hole's very nice. I must probably replace the balcony with 3D printed ones again, but it was quite a nice building. If we go around a bit more, we have got our first of the Georgian houses. Yes, I did say first. This is a coming up video whereabout I'm going to see what's the best glue. As we all know, I have a glue I really like, but I can't get hold of it any longer. So glues I have got so far is Rocket Card Glue, Express Card Glue, Yoo-Hoo Solvent Free, and the glue which I have always used. So what will happen in a future video is I'm going to make another 4 of these over a week or so. I won't be building that bit or those bits. No, I will be building them, but I just won't be sticking them on, so that we can actually compare all 4 glues and see for me which is the best glue. Then we come to the final new Metcalfe model, which is the shop. I'm personally disappointed with it. I reckon that this should have been an addition that you could have added the same way that you had those windows there. I don't see the point of that window at front. If I got it completely wrong, please correct me, but I didn't enjoy that build. Also, I've done something wrong, so the cardboard fillers at the back, these ones don't fit that well. So all the other models, they're fitting in with just friction, apart from one of them which had a drop of glue, but that still is stuck in with friction. But this, it's a bit too wide at the back. Most probably me misreading the instructions. But let's go back to the tower block. So the first thing is there something I can do to all Metcalfe models to improve them with a 3D printer? Yes, 3D print some chimneys. But you'll notice on my Metcalfe builds, I don't have a top on them, so why not go and 3D print it? So that's what's going to be happening. But let's go onto my computer and design the top there. A few measurements I need to know is it's 14 centimeters wide and it is 7 centimeters forward. So with that information, I do a bit more measuring as I design it. Let's go across to my computer and watch me designing the top. And then hopefully we should be able to 3D print for top and see how it fits. So I brought up Tinkercad And the first thing I do is create a box for correct size. If it's solid red, that means it's a solid item. If it's see-through, that means it's a cutout. So now I'm creating for 2 little cutouts for the front. To do that, you just link the items. Here I'm trying to work out the correct height, and I turn around just to look at how things have been made. Next I create a box to create the cutout at the back and place it. I realised I didn't quite have it correct, so I then tried it again, and then finally I got left with nice sides. Then I did another box to create that. Next I saved it, loaded up Ultimator, and then exported it. Unfortunately, it's the next day. You can tell by the beard. And I didn't print that part. There was a slight little design flaw. This is a captain stone to go on the top. I was working at 14 centimeters, and that wouldn't have fitted. I needed to go for about 14.5 centimeters would have worked just under. So it's always worth double checking before you print. We will get it printed once I have worked out the correct size. Also, I have a few minor design worries. I'm printing pretty thin. So if you can see how thick that is about 0.5 centimetre. I'm worried with the design that the walls might warp in, warp out, or just warp too much. So I'm going to have a little bit of a redesign and put some bits which are designed to just snap off. So I'll put a couple of supports in it just to give it a little bit more rigidity. So with that shocker to the video, I'm going to end it here. So if you're at the Doncaster show on Saturday, come over and see me, come over and say hi. Then for Saturday afterwards, we've got something fun coming. Details to come out closer to the time. But I've got to say big shout out to Foreground Models. You'll find out all the details in that video, but have a look at Foreground Model, link in the bottom. And I'll see you all next time, so thank you very much. Richard.